Hey everyone, before this episode starts, it's important to remember anything we say on this podcast should be taken as a bad joke and should not be taken seriously. Ever.
Take your balls.
Everyone, this is Bordelon, and I am shoving so much shit up my ass right now. Joined with me is Argus, fresh out of rehab,
What? I can't. Yeah. You're right. I came from rehab.
and
Fresh out,
Monk,
just like Fousey
Monk,
Tube.
and here's Monkey Milk. He just got done setting up his Kickstarter,
Yeah, I got cancer and AIDS and stuff on the inside.
and also is one of our newest hosts, Clockwork Genesis, who just got done euthanizing a child with Down
Hey
syndrome.
now. Hey now. Hey now.
Like Hitler.
How you doing, guys?
And this is Slightly Diverse.
Oh my
I actually
nose.
like that. That was actually pretty solid.
Okay, go
See,
ahead.
that at that point, you might just stick the
Now, cue the ending.
my little intro song. No, yeah, you stick my little intro song in after that little fancy intro you did. We
Yeah.
literally do two intros.
Yeah, I'm just gonna loop the intro over itself. So it's,
Just
Yeah, you
catchphrase.
just put in the shake your balls part. Nothing else, just the shake your balls. That's it.
You guys see the shit? The one topic that was posted.
oh, yes, no. What is the one topic?
CS:GO gambling addiction. His wife and kids left him.
Did you actually buy a
Damn.
bunch of knives and stuff?
So $600 has gone down the drain.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, dude. You ain't even got the bonus from the army yet. That's wild.
It was funny too because I was flexing on my friends too. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I like one
Flexing
night.
so hard, they're like, heh heh heh, as they slowly
I
fade into
flexed-
the background.
I flexed so hard. I'm now minus $600.
Well, what happened is I was just chilling with some friends from another Discord, and I was talking about it, and I didn't have any money in there, but I was like, actually, I have some money in my savings, and then and then I looked at an expensive case that was actually worth $200, and they're like, no, you don't need to get to it, man. I was like, bet I won't. So I pulled out 200, spent it on the case, and actually got an item worth more than what I paid for.
See, you're that kid who spent his parents' money on V-Bucks.
My money.
Calling him a
Yeah, your money
Fortnite
now,
kid.
but before. Definitely spent all your parents' money on V-Bucks.
I didn't get shit from my parents.
They only gave him beatings and neglection.
Yeah,
He was neglected him. That was his birthday.
they told me I was not allowed to talk to other people because I am too weird. So I just
I
This
never
is
mean,
made
very
friends.
Parents
you do
suck.
very much enjoy HBOCs, so I can see it.
The recurring joke.
I'm not allowed within 20 feet of that Whataburger.
I feel like I'm gonna go to Whataburger's like website and it's gonna say like a store in Texas and they're like in big bold text it says Bolo. Guy looking for HBOC.
Beware. This man will jump through the window looking for HBOC.
HBOC.
But yeah, I did that, and I accidentally got one of my other friends' girlfriend hooked on it now.
What the fuck?
Got her AIDS.
Do you guys both share the same HBOC?
No, no.
Yo.
Yeah, her boyfriend makes
That's
cum and then you
wild.
both drink it.
Oh.
I thought about the gambling, not
Whoa.
not the cock. I mean the cum.
I was talking about the gambling, not the cup.
We're talking about gambling here, not cumbling.
That reminds me of that really stupid Metal Gear meme from way back when, of like the typical politician, big cock but no cum. That's what that reminds me of.
What? That is so fucking stupid.
Is anyone else hyped about Thanksgiving?
Oh
Also,
yes.
yeah.
No.
No, you know what we should all be excited for, which is literally just past. The Marine Corps birthday. I didn't get one single
No one
happy
cares
birthday
about
from
that.
any of you fuckers. Bullshit. I'll sing
How am
Marine
I
Corps hymn right
supposed
now.
to know? How am I supposed to know your birthday?
It's Marine Corps
No, he's talking about
birthday.
the Marine Corps birthday.
I
That
give
way,
no fuck.
that
Listen, I
means
don't care
my
about
birthday.
crayon eaters.
We get drunk, we have cake, and then we fight everybody.
Nobody cares.
Listen,
Bordelon.
don't lie. You can't just call the crayons cake. It's not cake.
You guys lost
Yes, it
Vietnam.
is.
You
Gotta
guys,
celebrate
that was
them.
technically
We didn't
technically the
lose.
army.
Yeah, we didn't lose Vietnam. We
Why
handed the
why
Vietnam back over to the Vietnamese as a
Bordelon,
gift.
why are you saying we though? As of last time, as of like a couple episodes ago, you were technically no longer a Marine.
Yeah, you're in the army.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Are
Which
you like
means you
fully
fucked the
out, or
Navy.
are you like fully out, or are you still in the process of getting it?
Well, it's funny. So I've checked out of my unit, and I still use the schedule to take time off work. So I don't know at this point.
Sounds like you're probably on your way out then.
I am actually. So I am supposed to be going back to MEPS again. I found out. I don't know if I said this on the podcast yet. So didn't I tell you guys that when I went to the processing station, that they actually had to have a doctor look at my ass and finger it for prostate?
Did he hold
Yeah,
his,
Yeah,
that's
that's
he held,
normal.
he held both his hands up and said, "Look, no
So,
hands."
so okay, so you guys are saying it's normal.
It's
Yeah, it's
normal to
totally
get your
standard.
prostate checked.
Yeah, okay, so you're saying it's normal. However, I've talked to vets that got in before me, and they are confused as to why I was getting fingered at MEPS.
Maybe
You
it's
know,
Well, how long ago were they in?
medical procedures change throughout the years.
Yeah,
Some things become more important. And
So is-
prostate
is
cancer
true.
actually is a really big thing.
well, these
No,
guys
yeah,
were
there's-
in 2012.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So actually,
That's
my human
11
phys
years
prof-
ago.
Yep.
That's not
My hu-
that long ago.
11.
I mean,
I've
11
lived twice
years.
that many.
in terms of like the medical, like the world of medicine, yeah, it's pretty long ago. My human phys professor, like he says this as a joke, but it's kind of correct. It's that if you pick up any medical textbook, give it 5 years, and most of the information within that book is going to be invalid because we found out something else. So yeah,
Well,
like that's pretty
but,
normal.
but then I ask vets who got in after me, and they tell me that they never got fingered.
Well, your doctor also
And
put his,
and
he put his
every-
cock inside your
every-
mouth while he was doing it, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every time I hear that I have this conversation, I start thinking, am I a victim and I'm just playing it off like nothing happened?
Did he say no hands?
Well, it was weird. He checked my prostate and then he put both his hands on my shoulder.
He's like, hey, stop moving. And he grabs both your shoulder. I'm about to go a little deeper.
Can you feel this?
Can you feel that? Let me go a
No.
little deeper.
Uh-oh. I'm looking at my husband's computer that he left running. He's getting rated in Rust.
Oh no. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
But
Um,
another drawback to the CSGO weapon skin thing, I've been getting a shit ton of friend requests and trade requests and people asking me to go to different websites. It's like you start this gambling and you get like one good thing, all the Chinese hackers start targeting you.
Only
I was gonna say,
only
somebody's trying to
goofballs
rob you blind.
buy skins in CS2. It's a goofball thing to do, man.
It's a goofball thing.
Yeah, let's spend my money on a free game. I'd be a hypocrite if I said that because I bought stuff from League of Legends.
I will
Yeah, what the
never
fuck?
forgive I will never forgive them for fucking making CS:GO free after I lost I lost money buying that like way back. I'm a
Damn.
petty person.
Sucks
Really
to
big.
be a bitch.
It's happened to me
Okay,
before
okay,
several
okay.
times.
I didn't know this episode was about. Let's just talk shit about Argus. Yes, it is. Fuck all of you.
What
Hey,
the fuck?
Argus.
You know how many times every episode's been and talk shit about Bordelon? Fuck you. It's your turn.
Hey,
Oh,
Argus.
bitch. Whatever.
Argus, I'm sick. It's your fault. Fuck you.
It's not my
Yeah,
fault.
You gave him the hep.
Oh God.
Gave him the what?
You gave him hep.
It's okay.
Dude.
Milk gave him the clap.
Actually, all that HBOC actually gave him botulism.
You have to clean your
Botulism,
butthole, dude.
seriously.
That's the real problem. Your butthole's too dirty because you don't have a bidet.
Avocado,
Stinks.
avocado, really good. Fucking
Your
clean
booty
as shit.
stinks, Argus.
You don't ever been near my booty.
I hope I don't have to. With that smelly asshole of yours, that fucking rotten hole.
Rotten hole.
I hate it here.
Argus's butthole looks like a manhole sewer.
Tease that.
All rusted and it has a bunch of built up gunk.
Oh,
Oh,
they're about to
God.
shoot my husband in the face.
Those little
Yep,
those
there they
creatures,
go.
those creatures coming in and out of it.
Just watching defend the base.
Snowy Snowden. Oh, and no, my headphones, I'm using my podcasting mic, so I can't reach over to his computer. I'm also a very bad PvPer.
That's
It's
fair.
not that hard to sit in a corner and spray. I mean, I've seen a bunch of fucking pussies on COD do it.
Does that mean he's gonna like come back and we'll hear his screams of anguish over the fact that you got raided?
I don't get Rust.
He's like,
I don't get it.
no,
And he looks at you
how
and goes,
could you?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. So I was hearing noises. I thought you were just playing music.
What if you're
Nah,
hu-
I'ma just tell him that, I was at the store whenever it happened, because when I came home, that's how it was.
Yeah, it's
That's
a good thing he's
foul.
not subscribed to this podcast.
Yeah,
That's
what would you
foul.
do if
He
you
actually
came
is. I
home?
subscribed his stuff to the podcast.
So he's like an unknowing subscriber to this shit.
No, I told him, but he's probably never gonna watch it.
Genesis. What would you
D.
do if your husband came home, your husband was bawling in tears, right?
Mhm.
And then he's like, I can't believe it. Mario killed the Goomba on my screen. Like looking at like a little cartoon of Mario stepping on a Goomba. What would you do?
What the fuck?
I would ask if he was okay.
He's like, you don't get it. Mario killed the Goomba.
And at that point, you just take the kids and go live with your parents.
Jesus.
Obviously, this man is insane.
I'd have to take my cat too.
Would that be enough to have a divorce if he was bawling in tears about a Goomba dying?
No,
Yeah,
I've seen worse.
Trying to explain it in court. Like,
What would be like the
well-
dumbest thing that like you would be like, this is I have to get out of here.
If he started serenading me nonstop with "Little Piece of Heaven" by Avenged Sevenfold,
Yeah, if he sang that song over
if
and
he
over.
started serenading me with that song, I would leave, because my crazy ex used to do it all the time, and he to this day still stalks me.
Oh,
Does he
That's
sing the
not
song
good.
still? Does he sing the song while doing it?
You think he
You're
listens to this podcast?
walking down the street
No,
and he hears it.
he does not
That'd be-
listen to this podcast.
That'd be
Hey, you know what? Take
scary.
advantage of the opportunity. Tell your stalker about this podcast.
Oh my god, please
No.
no.
We
I
need the
try to
views.
block him on everything.
This is the stalker challenge.
Like he only does it on the internet. He lives in Florida.
I thought you were gonna say he does it on a certain schedule. He only does it on Wednesdays.
Don't stalk your ex challenge very hard.
Hey,
This is
I know you don't want
a-
to play Counter Strike Global Offensive, but do you want to play Counter Stalker? Home Offensive,
Stalker.
where you stalk him back.
not worth my time.
you leave like you leave like feces on his doorstep and stuff.
Oh my
I'm not gonna go
God.
all the way down to Florida just to do that.
You leave like little worms.
Because then he would get it in his head that I cared,
You
and I
behead,
don't.
you behead his
He
cat
picks
and
up
like
the
put it on a
feces.
stick on a pike.
You pick up feces. He picks up the feces and starts sniffing. It's like, oh, this is her.
Oh my
You're
god.
telling me you wouldn't
This feels wrong.
you wouldn't dress up like an alien and like haunt him in the middle of the night and like inject him with
No.
him
No,
with drugs and leave him in
what-
random locations?
You know what stalkers
No.
really hate? They hate ghosts and burning teas.
You are actually insane.
No, do you not know what that's from, Marcus?
Not really.
Yeah, big burning tea.
Yeah, big burning tea, and you dress up as a ghost. It was a fucking South Park episode where they were like trying to drive out rich people, but all the rich people were black. So they
Yeah,
were
it's like
like,
Will
you know
Smith.
what rich, yeah, you know what rich people hate? They hate ghosts and burning teas. And then they basically imitated the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh my god. I do remember
Sometime
that episode.
soon, me, my sister-in-law, and a friend are gonna go prank one of our other friends because he tried to like get us to listen to this sales pitch so he could get a free vacuum. So we're gonna go get a big box. We're gonna put the one friend in the box with a shirt that says vacuum, and he's gonna have a bottle of lube, and
Whoa.
we're gonna go
Whoa.
knock on his door.
Where's this going?
And do a sales pitch about a free vacuum. And then when he goes to slam the door, we're gonna say, "Wait, but you haven't heard about the pegging feature."
That's crazy.
And I think the name of the vacuum is gonna be the Gluck Gluck 3000.
Face.
And then the vacuum throws acid on him, right? Is that what-
It throws acid in his
Most
face.
hilarious prank. Throwing acid in their face.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's it's the British. I can't speak. It is
the
British
British?
people. It's the British. It's
British
British people's
coming.
favorite past. It's British people's favorite pastime.
the old British pastime.
Yo, the
He turned into,
British.
Argus turned into Paul Revere for a second. It's the British. It's the British.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Oh, my
British are
heart is
That's why I
coming.
checked. Paul
Oh,
Revere would have
Good
been like
gold, boy.
an Englishman, right?
Everybody was English.
That's crazy. That like
Crazy.
the-
I'm still
yeah.
English. I'm speaking it right now.
No, shut up. It's crazy that like the
This is
Like
how you
the,
go to Marines Bordelon.
like the Sons
What?
of Liberty.
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
She's talking shit to me. I don't know what the fuck she said.
I said this is why you were in the Marines Bordelon.
Damn, that's rude.
because I speak English.
No.
Sure.
No, I'm
That was a
very sure.
qualification.
He also just wasn't. He just also wasn't like zesty enough for the Navy.
Yeah. That was
You mean
it.
you didn't like taking it up the ass? I don't believe that.
Precisely.
I
I
don't
went to the
believe
doctor
that.
once, and I question it every day now after after hearing from other people.
Bro, I mean, I know about my homie. He was like, he had to bend over and kind of like, he had to
Did
bend
they make you
over.
cough?
He
No.
said, no. I don't-
Oh. Whenever you get your prostate checked, you're supposed to cough.
No, you're supposed to relax.
That's when they grab your
Well,
balls.
yeah, oh,
They grab your,
My bad,
they,
then.
they get two handfuls of your big nuts and then they squeeze them a little bit and they go like, "Can you cough?" And then they eat your
What?
Yeah,
then they eat your
Janice, don't
butthole
you
out.
remember the last time you got your balls checked?
They eat your scrum. They're scrum eaters.
I usually sometimes my doctor will like reach for him and I'll be like, no, thank you, and he'll persist.
You swat his hand away like you spray him with a bottle of water like a cat. Like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't gotta like swat him away. It's just sometimes I'll be like, you mind if I examine? And I'm like, no, thank you.
And he's like, "But Argus, you have a diseased little pecker. How do you look at it?"
Do your guys' doctor ever just like have like you drop your pants and then he just slaps your cock really hard and then just goes no effect and then writes something down?
It's like
No.
a boing sound too.
Did you ever have a female doctor do that? Like
No.
like grab your nuts and stuff? Very awkward.
I feel like it's only awkward if you get a boner.
No, there's no way you could get a boner in that
no
situation.
effect, write something down.
Even if the doctor was the hottest woman ever, you would not get a boner out of embarrassment.
No, I
For
wouldn't.
real.
Because I would immediately think of a dead puppy.
This is how I'm podcasting right now.
What?
Do you say this is some podcasting?
Well, now I'm sending a picture.
Oh,
Oh,
why?
I see.
Whoa, she sent us cartel video. That's messed up, dude.
Oh, cool. Post it everywhere.
Yep.
Stop posting cartel videos.
No.
Oh,
Genesis is
it's an
filled
8-year-old boy
filled
getting
with don't
beheaded.
don't send a cartel beheading video
Oh
challenge.
my god, they're skinning his chest and pulling his heart out. Oh my god.
Oh my
Fine, go my
god.
pussy.
Jesus Christ.
What's his name?
Her name is Lila.
What's its name? That's hilarious.
What the fuck does it do?
What? What does it do?
Breathe.
That's hilarious.
The cute cat.
Thank you.
I just imagine a really,
It's a
really
cute cat though.
I imagine like an autistic dude that grew up with no pets just walks into like his friend's house and there's like a dog. He goes, "What the fuck is that thing doing?"
What is that? Why is it in your house?
We're not supposed to have a water in here. Shoot it! Where's the ATF?
Look, I'm drawing your cat.
I see.
I bet
Don't
it looks
kill
all
it.
mangled.
Please don't
looks,
kill it, man.
It looks all mangled and shit.
Yeah, but please
Listen,
don't kill it.
a little bit ago, I leaned forward and she decided she was going to crawl in between me and the chair. And she decided that's where she wanted to sleep. And it did not matter how many times I pulled her from behind me. She just kept wiggling back there. And now
She
she's
goes,
mad at
"Oh,
me.
compression mode."
Determined. That's a real soldier.
I mean, that's the mindset of a child.
Fucking Samaritan.
What the fuck? Is that
That
what the
comes-
cat you're drawing is saying? God bless.
Bordelon, what's your favorite flavor crayon?
I thought you would ask me what my favorite flavors of cat is. I was like, I don't know what the
No,
fuck. How
your
do I
favorite
answer
flavor
that?
crayon.
Spicy. I don't know. Wax.
No,
Wax.
specific
What
color.
color?
That's
What's your
accurate.
favorite? What's your favorite
Yeah,
flavor?
yeah. She asked me what my favorite flavor is. Like,
Yes, the colors are considered flavors.
Purple.
because you've asked me this before, and I told you a color, and then you're like, "No, that's not a flavor."
I don't recall this, so I'm
Yeah,
asking
we've had this
again.
conversation.
It'll be okay.
I said I ate an orange one before.
Oh, that's different. You said you. I asked if you've eaten one before. Because I asked what flavor they were, and you said wax.
Ask your brother what flavor color he likes.
I'm about to punch the producer.
Argus, go ask your brother what flavor crayon he likes. What flavor?
What's his favorite flavor? Cock.
The one in his mouth.
Barbecue.
So eager to be on the podcast today. Well,
Somehow it's not even facing me. Make enough noise.
Do you have like random shit at your desk that you could like throw at him or something?
A
Get a
couple
spritz bottle.
things.
Get
A couple
spritz bottle.
things.
Just go. No, bad producers.
A couple things. I've got for whatever reason my trash can's up on my desk. I don't know who put it there. I could throw that at him.
Him.
I have my pills. I don't know if I can actually shake those on video.
Make him take
and not
all
get in
of them.
trouble. No. Yeah, I've got a lot of different. I could throw my PlayStation controller at him. I have a lot of things I could throw at him.
If you
But
give him 10% or no 20% more than the regular dosage of ibuprofen he would normally take, his brain would temporarily shut down for a bit.
Not true.
yeah. Well, we're black people, so we have a because we use ibuprofen so often, we have a resistance to it.
Oh, that's
We have a
right.
resistance to it.
80%.
I'm a ginger. I have resistance to any type of pain medication.
Really?
One time.
Yes, and I bleed more than the average person. So
That's
whenever I
true.
go
That
to the
works.
whenever I go to the hospital, I have to have 2 IVs instead of 1.
Another reason the gingers are taking down our society, ruining it from the
What
inside
do you mean?
out.
Damn gingers.
Wasting resources as usual.
No.
Did I tell you guys about my near-death experience though with ibuprofen and Sprite?
What
No.
happened?
I was taking ibuprofen like constantly because like I kept getting a migraine after migraine, and I was like, this is fucking killing me. And I ended up taking another ibuprofen with a Sprite, and then I was blacking out, and I couldn't think, and I had a shit really bad, so I got to the toilet, and then I felt like I was wasting time or losing time, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to die like Elvis Presley, and then I just like I started shutting down for a second. I was like, I need to think of stupid shit right now. George Washington, A B C D, fuck.
How many milligrams of ibuprofen do you take in a sitting?
I'll take like 2 pills. I don't remember how many milligrams that is because I have like
They're
different bottles.
generally anywhere in between 50 milligrams to 200 milligrams. You
Unbelievable.
want to know how many I take?
Ooh.
I take 1,000 milligrams, and it doesn't touch shit. But that's the highest dose you can take in one sitting.
Actually, like 1 or 2. I don't even remember.
So you take anywhere in between 100 to 400.
Probably.
I have the 200 milligram tablets, and I take 5 of them.
But that one time I took an extra and my brain almost killed over.
The Sprite was what killed you, I think.
Probably.
It
Yeah, the
was
Sprite was
also
like
probably just a mental stigma. Like you were worried about it being too much, probably subconsciously, and it
no.
started making you tweak.
No,
No,
the
I
Sprite
never
was too
thought about
spicy.
ibuprofen. I never thought about ibuprofen killing me because I read pain reliever. I'm like, I shouldn't feel pain,
Someone's
so I
knocking my
just
door.
took it.
Damn it. I was gonna say the Sprite was
I
too
wasn't
spicy
thinking.
for white people. It almost killed him.
Oh yeah.
Don't drink Sprite.
Yeah, what I did was I took like a few 5 tablets and then just crushed them and then spread them all over macaroni, and that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then drank a Sprite.
So you did like a nice little cocktail.
Yeah. Speaking
Nice
of
little
cocktails,
cocktail.
considering it was a Marine Corps birthday, there's a recipe I've been trying to fucking like find again, and I wanted to imitate it. And apparently there's a Marine Corps order, as in like this is posted per the Marine Corps, along with all the uniforms, customs and courtesy, and certain laws of the Marine Corps. There is a alcoholic mixed beverage recipe in that order, and I've been wanting to try it.
But if I'm hearing this correctly, the Marine Corps almost encourages you to mix alcohol and ibuprofen.
No, it doesn't have ibuprofen. The fuck? No, that's just me.
Okay, that's just your fuck up. Cool.
Yeah.
And this is why you're both speds.
Hey, what?
Hey, I'm sped because I want to have
I don't
fun
appreciate
because
that.
I didn't have any fun as a child. All right,
Huh.
I'm like Michael
I
Jackson.
was writing up a very
You
important
think I did
message.
have fun as a kid? At the age
Yeah.
of 16, I got my first job, and I was working full time, along with going to school full time, and cleaning and cooking for everyone in the house.
I was
Because I was the
isolated
middle
most of my child
child.
life.
Listen,
I had no
I was
friends.
writing a very important message to the producer, telling
Fuck your
him to shut the
message.
fuck up.
All
So
right,
it
that's
was
behind us.
it was a very polite message. Actually, I didn't tell him to shut the fuck up. It was very polite
Uh-huh.
though. So it's not that I'm a sped like you would insist I am. It's just because
You're part of the
attention was split.
podcast. How
My
can you
attention was
not be a
split
sped?
because I'm the intellectual of this podcast. You know, only
Are you
intellectuals,
sure?
only
You
Are you
intellectuals.
sure?
Hold up,
Are you
only
sure I'm not here
hold
to
up.
replace you?
Oh, hold up, only intellectuals hate women as much as I do.
I didn't think any of us were intellectuals.
Oh my god, that was all a joke.
Am I an intellectual?
I don't know. Did
Do
you
you
say
think you are?
intellectual?
I mean, I eat enough books.
Or, you know, this is gonna sound really dumb, but if maybe milk, this doesn't apply to Milk as much because he's probably already he's already semi done this. But like, if you guys were gay and you happened to and you came out
Done.
to your dad, how would you go about doing it?
What? How would I wait? You cut out for some of that. If I was
Okay,
gay, how would
sorry.
I? My dad,
how-
and then
like-
how would I do
no,
it?
if you were gay, how would you come out of the closet to your dad?
Yeah, exactly. Like, how would you go about doing that?
Oh, I don't do that.
I'd,
We
Oh.
don't cross that line.
I'd fuck.
You-
We don't talk to parents.
Okay, if you could though, what would? That's what I'm saying. Like, how would you go about coming out to your dad as gay? If
Hold on. Let's consider. I've done this, but not really with my
okay,
dad.
so
though.
okay, you know how
with
let's
somebody
do
who
this,
has
let's
the
do this,
same
let's do this.
personality
Let's
as
do
my
this.
dad, and
Let's
I
do this.
trusted.
Let's say I'm your dad. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of improv here.
Yeah.
Okay, say I'm your dad. You
And
know,
Milk's
I'm
your
just
mom.
yeah. Milk's mom, and we're just chilling, watching our our evening stories. Okay, and you want to
Wait,
tell us
well,
you're
then
gay?
who's Genesis?
She's your
The
sister.
I'm
fly on
God.
the wall.
I'm God.
She's your
The fly,
sister.
no, not that powerful. Fly on the wall. That's what
Okay,
Genesis is.
who?
This is the
Wait,
fly on the
then
wall.
who am I?
You're you.
You're the gay. Yeah, you are you, but gay.
Yeah, I'm the gay.
You're you, but gay, and you're coming out
Okay,
to be
okay.
in Monkey
Well,
Milk.
let's start. Okay. Oh, Argus, I love watching Aliens 2 with you.
Oh yeah, dude, Ripley Scott is amazing.
I'm going
Absolutely
to fuck
amazing.
her. I fucked her actually legally.
Oh, you're are you trying to tell me something? Mom's
look.
coming out as gay
Oh look,
before his.
our little son, our little gay son's here. I mean, our little straight son's here.
Well, the cat's out of the bag.
No, Mom not. I know what you're talking about. Mom does not. I'm like the director in.
I was about to just let you guys have like a domestic dispute over Ripley.
There's like some domestic abuse going on here.
Stop
So,
standing
no, we
there,
don't-
boys.
we don't-
Stop standing there, son, and
Yeah, what's up, buddy? What do we do?
Buddy.
say something.
Yeah, I'm not a dad, as you can.
So I'm gay as fuck.
What? That's
Oh,
how you would like
no.
realistically come out to your dad. You just say I'm gay as fuck. That's how you come out.
Well, first I wear a dress.
Oh, you wear a dress.
Yeah.
Why-
Make sure
why-
you have the torn fishnets too.
Son,
What's
why
with
are you
the,
dressed up
what's
like a
with the dress?
femboy? Are you?
And
Is this
I
a
walk
cosplay?
I walk in with
Honey, what's a
three black
femboy?
men.
Is this a
Three
cosplay,
black
son?
men.
What?
Three black men.
They're gonna steal from us.
black.
Get the gun, quick, honey, get the gun.
Hey, I'm not a white. Who said I was a white dad? Come on.
Well, he's
Three
white.
black-
What? What else
Buzz.
would you be?
I'm
Buzz.
black
Black
stepdad. I
guys
don't know.
and they're rubbing on my thighs.
Buzz.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack looking at
Why
my gay
why,
son.
why is my adult sister going buzz?
What are you talking about? You don't have a sister.
Your sister's been going buzz for her whole life. That's what we called her fly on the wall.
Yeah, what are you
Leave
talking
her
about?
alone.
You no. What are you both insane? You don't have a sister.
Buzz.
You don't-
Buzz.
you-
We called her daughter fly on the wall. Don't you remember? You wouldn't know because you're the stepdad. You're the black
why,
stepdad.
why are we talking about a daughter? You don't,
all right. Can we have like a
You-
newspaper
you
or
don't-
something so she
you-
shuts
you-
up?
newspaper. The local family son comes out as gay.
Buzz.
Daughter has mental
Buzz.
illness, says Buzz all the time.
This is fun. We should do improv more often.
Yeah, totally.
Buzz.
I learned a lot from this experience.
You know how would you come come out to your old lady. Argus is a gay man.
Me? I don't know. That is a very good question. Honestly, I might probably do the same thing Bordelon did. Listen, I'm gay as fuck.
You know, I would do.
That's
I
probably
would go
what
like,
would
hey,
happen.
look at this cool movie, Dad, and then I show him gay porn.
Oh, you're like, hey, look at this. You see that? I do that.
That's me. That's me right
That's
there.
me.
Y'all are
That's
all
literally me.
Y'all are special.
We're special? What makes you say that?
Me or you?
What makes you say that, though?
So
It's,
women.
you're taking it as a bad thing. I just said you're special.
I just don't know what we don't really, we don't use special in a positive way. That's all I'm trying to illustrate.
Argus is like Joe Pesci right now. He's like, funny how? How am I funny? Am I a fucking clown?
No, I'm like Abraham Lincoln when somebody told him a joke.
You just tell a story.
No, he was very crass. Oh no, crass or shrewd, one or the other. He would take jokes too literally.
Yeah, he had autism. He also used to hunt vampires.
He also had a bullet in the back of his head.
Yeah,
too.
he used to
You know
hunt
that?
vampires.
Wait, wasn't there a show about Abraham Lincoln being a
There was a
vampire on
movie.
it?
It was a full
Yes, I
movie.
watched it. It's a good movie.
It was funny, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Abraham has an axe and he cuts people's heads off.
No, the
The
method
hit her on the
acting is
head.
over. Or good.
I know. I don't know. It came to me. Say Buzz.
Let's do a new improv.
Okay,
Okay.
who's who?
All right, me and Argus are working at a convenience store. Bordelon
I have to
and
come out as gay to
Genesis.
both y'all.
Bordelon and Genesis are going to come in and rob the store, but Bordelon falls in love with me. Gay. Go.
Why am I so gay?
Wait, okay, can you say that? Can you reiterate that, please?
All right, me and you are convenience store workers. Bordelon and Genesis are going to come in and try to rob the place, but Bordelon's going to have a change of heart because he falls deeply in love with me because he's gay.
I got this.
And I'm like a store worker, right?
Yeah, me and you
I
are
work
behind
in the
the
store.
We're behind the cash registers.
All right,
Okay, yeah,
Bordelon,
yeah.
you're gonna be the lead robber. I'm gonna be the backup. Okay.
I'm gonna fuck this. You know
Bordelon's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
the
fuck
lead.
this.
He
gonna be the
has to be the lead
primary.
because he's the one who's gonna have the change of heart. So then I can become the lead robber because he's gonna have a change of heart.
Exactly. See, she's getting it. All right,
The
you guys
point of
ready?
improv is to not plan to see that.
My fire alarm's going off. Might be a fire.
Watch this. I'm gonna go like, hey, Argus, stock
yeah.
the items that came in yesterday.
Of course. They
Did you
actually
also-
threatened to fire me.
Did you clean up
So
the
I had-
shit and turd that I fell into yesterday as well?
No, I don't. Like, I do a lot for this store, man, but I don't clean.
All right, good, because I like it being there. Oh, look, who
Oh,
are these
Alright,
two?
get back here, get down, get on the ground.
It's like,
Oh,
shit.
whoa.
Get down, get down. I have a
Oh,
bomb, I have a
shit.
bomb, I have a bomb, I have a bomb.
It's a
hands are up.
bomb.
My hands are up.
It's a fucking bomb.
Get down on the fucking ground while your hands are still in the air.
Why
Take
is
the
she
register,
so
take the whole
calm?
register.
Yes,
Take
yes.
the
Why
whole
is she
register.
so calm?
Whoa. Hey, you got some pretty nice hands there, mister.
What?
Shut up, you with the cute eyes. Alright, grab the cash register.
Wait, what? You're robbing us, right? Like for money, not something else, right?
I put my
Shut up
hand
before I suck
I
your
put my
dick.
hand into the
Shut the hell
cash
up and put the
register.
money in the
I
bag.
put my hand to the cash register. I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck. I need someone to help me get out. Start
Alright,
wiggling my butt.
you take him in the back, I'll deal with this one.
You're a pro. You know your way around the cash register. What do you mean your hand's
I'm
stuck?
so stuck.
Pistol whip Argus and then turn around and pistol whip Bordelon and then find some rope and tie all three of you up.
I was a poor little black boy who was complying, and this white woman butchered me.
I didn't kill you. I
This is so
pistol whipped
racist.
you.
This is the
That's
most
right, you know
racist
what?
thing ever.
And scene, Genesis commits a hate crime.
Yeah, but see, Genesis committed a hate crime. Bordelon has a change of
I
heart.
pistol whipped all
Mr.
3 of y'all. Okay,
Mr.
I pistol
Robert.
whipped a white man, a black man, and a Mexican.
Mr.
How
Robert,
can
don't
that
you
be
see your
racist?
partner's a racist? You
Against
can't
one.
be with her. You should be with me. I own this place. With
She
that
goes,
black
this
fellow
pistol
there.
grip is rated E for everyone.
Mm.
That was a good. That was a good.
And
I don't
June,
have
I
to be
guess.
named gay.
Buzz.
Shut up.
Back to.
she sits in the car in the getaway car while she's driving away by herself and just
I think-
silently goes Buzz.
I think there's actually something wrong going. I think there's something wrong here, fella.
You go to improv class.
No.
Yeah, because of how amazing my method acting was, right?
Yeah, we'll go there. We'll be like, all right, you do 9/11.
What?
We asked him to do 9/11 like a dead.
Here, Argus,
movie.
you'll be one of the workers. I'll be the tower you're in.
I'll be the plane.
Knew somebody would jump at that opportunity.
wait, Argus,
Can be the ones piloting the plane.
how you doing today, Argus? You working?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great. You know, it is.
Why the
it's
fuck are you talking to the
it's
tower?
Yeah, and then everyone in the office is staring at me as I talk to them back.
Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
Meow.
Oh God, no, Argus, take cover.
Why is more importantly, why is the tower talking to me?
That's
my question.
That's a big ass fly.
Why is the
Buzz.
tower talking to me? Oh no, the towers, they're falling. Is that a second plane?
The entire time.
Why is this
time
why
you
is this
went under
plane
the influence.
buzzing?
Here's the third time you went under the influence, just talking to a tower.
You see, if we put this on Spotify, I don't think we'd have it. Because you know, Bobby Lee says way worse on his podcast. Oh,
I love that improv moment. Why the fuck are you talking to me?
why are you talking to? You're supposed to improvise, damn it. The tower's supposed to talk back. Well, yeah, again, you opened up by saying, "How are you doing today?" So if anything, the tower talked to me first.
Is
Me
he
talking to the
still
tower
laughing?
broke. Me talking to the tower broke him. That's hilarious. Good man.
I'm trying not to because I'm still working.
Listen, someone give this man an HBOC to drink. He needs.
HBOC.
That's crazy.
He needs a reset.
Oh my gosh.
Eating right
Okay.
now.
Oh fuck.
Oh Jesus, my fucking brain.
Because it's shit that a Joseph would say, but like you doing good today, recruiters. Yes, sir, dude. Why the fuck are you talking to me?
Did they make you do wait, actually, random question. Where did you go to boot camp?
San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay, did you ever have to do method acting? And in
Yeah,
boot camp?
back.
Around the time that I went in October and it was getting closer to December. I think within the first week of December.
Yeah.
One of the platoon commanders stopped me and 2 other recruits, and he was talking to one recruit, and that recruit was Mexican, and
Yeah.
he asked that recruit, "Hey, do you know any Christmas carols?" And so that
Okay.
guy was like, "Yeah, I know Feliz Navidad, sir." And he goes, "All right," and he grabbed me and another recruit, and then he said, "All right, you 3, you're gonna practice Feliz Navidad, and you're gonna sing it in front of your platoon."
Oh
Like,
no.
okay.
This is punishment, right?
No, we didn't do shit. He just wanted us to sing fucking Feliz Navidad in front of the fucking platoon.
He just wanted to fuck with you.
I guess, yeah. That was his way of fucking with us. So we did it.
It's evil.
No recourse or anything. We didn't get punished or anything. It was just things Feliz Navidad, and then we just went back to bed.
And then you woke up with slime all over your face or something.
Imagine that
What
wasn't
the
even like a drill
fuck?
instructor. That was some guy who just sneaked in with a costume from Party City.
Yeah.
He wasn't a drill instructor. He was a platoon commander. He's a captain. He's in charge of the drill instructors.
What? That's funny.
Yeah,
So then the
'cause-
drill
so you-
instructors
you-
like,
you-
couldn't be like, "Hey, sir, you can't do that." They're just like, "Well, we're fucked."
No, the senior drill instructor was standing right next to him when he grabbed us, and he's smiling. He's like, "Yeah, fucking see, bitch."
Yeah, he just sat there and he's like, "Raw."
No, we never heard raw. We never said raw in boot camp ever. If any drill instructors heard that shit, they would have hazed our ass. They actually caught one kid saying "booyah" because he got excited for figuring out a
He's-
math puzzle.
He
So
said,
from that point on, we
"Booyah."
all knew. Yeah, from that point on, we all knew that guy as Booyah instead of Almendares.
They all circled him and beat his ass.
That guy was cool as fuck though. Booyah. We met him later, and we go, "Hey, Booyah!"
They because of Booyah, what they when Booyah acted out of line, they they used a cum sock on, ringed it out into his
so
mouth.
He
That's
did
hot.
not get punished. He did not get punished for saying "Booyah." He actually, he was just called out by the drill hat, and the drill
'Cause
hat
he
kept
said
fucking saying it.
"Booyah."
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, Almendares, Booyah, Almendares, Booyah! Hey everyone, this motherfucker said Booyah!" And we're all like, "What?"
That's hilarious.
He thought I wouldn't hear you, huh, Almendares? Booyah!
So, because I know right now a lot of people just say raw, even like people who even aren't even in the Marine Corps, just people say raw because they think it's funny. I do it
I thought the
sometimes at
I
work.
thought the Marine said "oorah."
I think
That's
they
so
do.
raw is shortened, and then there's also and then there's rah, 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 and then there's also
Rah, rah, rah.
there's even like the really like depressed one where it's like raw.
Rah, rah, rah.
Go
then
raw.
my favorite to like really show the
My
the
bad.
motivation. What?
You
just
should
He like roboted and cut out for a solid second there.
talk like
I was
Scooby Doo.
talking.
Talk like Scooby Doo.
No,
Rah, rah, Reggie.
Like Ree.
I do sometimes. But what
That's what we're gonna-
what I did was anytime like I did like the motivated autistic sound whenever they gave me an order, I was like, that's hurt.
But then they would punch
How do you
Because-
know what
because-
autistic sounds like?
He
I
looks
just
in the
did
mirror. He hears
This
himself every day.
podcast.
Yeah, this podcast. I sound like a child. I look like a child.
You are
I
a
have to
child.
date. I have to date child.
Bordelon has
like
a
the
child's
whole-
penis.
Oh my!
I stared at it every morning, wishing I was a real boy.
I was listening to Come Town. They were talking about that. Like, what if some guy had a child's penis? He tries to send it to
I
tries
really
to send a
don't.
photo of it to a girl, and then she's like, "Is that a kid's penis? What the fuck?" He's like, "No, that's mine."
I think that's what they call micro penises.
No. A child's
baby
penis
dick.
is much different than a
Oh,
micro
can we,
penis.
guys? Can we stop using? Can we stop talking about children? I don't want us to get. I don't
Why?
want this to be the final
Do you
nail
hate
in our figurative
children?
coffin.
Why, do you hate children?
This is about a man with a child's penis, okay? You're the one making
don't-
shit about children.
I don't. It just feels
Maybe instead of
uncomfortable.
a child's penis, you should say a
Just say a
child's
re-
sized penis.
Just
It's
say
not
a really
sized as a
small
penis.
bro.
It's not that small.
You
It's that it
could
has no
say-
hair and it's pink. Okay?
You
You remember
could
your own
say,
penis when you were young?
Pink. It's
You
pink.
could say
You were
a
little, yeah.
toddler's tallywhacker.
I mean, yours would be what's the pink equivalent for black people? When you were little.
What? I don't know.
What's your penis when you were 12?
What the fuck?
I don't. This.
You
I
don't
don't know.
remember?
No. Why would I?
You
It
don't-
just always looked the same to him.
Yeah, well, Argus just stayed with his child's penis. That's what I'm saying. I guess
It's
you
just
wouldn't know.
always. I just always remember. I don't want to talk about penis. This is weird. Very weird.
I'd speak in plain English, Argus. You're the one who's not comprehending this.
It's not a matter. It's not like it's not a lack of comprehension. It's like if I don't feel I feel weirded out right now.
Is it because
Uh,
I'm
We can get
here?
another name.
No, I just don't like talking about my penis with other men just at all.
Your child's penis, you mean?
Stop using child in that sentence, Jesus. Again, dude, I don't want this to be the nail in our this podcast
We found a
coffin.
new meme for Argus here. First it's Kermit, now it's child's penis Argus.
Can we please
No,
go back?
I fucking
to-
love that improv session where Argus talks to the tower and the tower gets upset.
Yeah, the tower's like, why are you talking to me?
Buzz.
But again, the tower talked.
Talkin Tower of Pizza.
It's just-
He just fucking stopped talking. 'Cause I'm
Sorry,
upset.
no. Somebody came in and started gesturing at.
Gesturing at you. It's,
Yeah.
it's like Dark Souls.
My cat's giving me
He just
dirty
emote?
looks.
What the fuck?
like Dark Souls when they bow before they kill you instantly.
Listen,
Yeah, they're
just
like,
remember,
this is-
stab
they're
it
like,
in the
this is-
booty.
Like, this is my sign of respect, and then it's like, yep.
Yeah, then they kill you in 2 hits, and then they point at the ground where you died. Not cool.
Like, yes, I did the thing.
Ugh. Anyways, what's the next topic? Huh?
We only had one,
Yeah, we did. Thought someone come up with
and
a
then y'all
topic quick.
decided.
I mean, I started asking about Thanksgiving, and then we started going on the other stuff.
Yeah, let's go back to Thanksgiving. Let's be normal for like 5
Yeah.
seconds.
Not a
Like,
real
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, bro. I never used to like it as a kid, but now I
What
like
do
it
you
quite-
mean? All the food.
Okay, so like, the reasoning, the
No,
reason I didn't like it as a
Genesis,
kid,
Genesis. Poor people.
no, we ball out on
Well,
We'll ball
Argus is rich.
grandma treats us right. I'm not rich. No, so I didn't like it as a kid because it was always one of two things. It was either ham or it was. I didn't like it. If that makes any sense.
You're cutting out
Yeah,
so
you're cutting
hard.
out.
I
Oh
thought
my
that was
god.
funny.
No, it's the fucking threshold of the microphone. I need to play with my settings. Okay.
You
let's-
need,
let me ju-
hey, listen,
let me
don't
just
play with
talk-
yourself
let me
on
just
the
no,
podcast.
that's not what I'm saying. Let me just talk louder because apparently that's what I need to do. In the past, when I was a kid, it was always turkey or ham, right? It was one or the other.
Mhm.
I didn't like either. Turkey, I don't know why it's dry to me. Ham is just fucking boring.
Ham is delicious.
So now we just make an effort to do something different every year. So now Thanksgiving is fun. So that was the biggest thing for fun now.
So last year
So
for
that's why I fuck with it.
Thanksgiving, I fried Cornish hens. But the trick to not having dry turkey is getting injectable butter and
Mm.
injecting your turkey as you cook it,
and peeing
while
on
also basting it in butter.
it. And peeing on it.
Don't you
And
just love the part
for all
where
the
you
listeners at
pie
home-
the turkey with gravy?
Is that a valid method of moistening?
I mean, I grew up when my mom was doing the turkey, she always injected it with seasoned butter while basting it.
Oh.
That's my favorite part when you start
See-
shoving up food up
see,
the
guys,
food's ass.
No, you're not shoving food. You have
Food.
liquid butter and you put it in a syringe with a giant needle and you stab the fuck out of that bitch.
What if I don't got a syringe though?
You have a syringe.
Whip out
Come
your
on,
dick.
Argus.
I don't.
We
No,
found
oh
your
my
fix
That
kit.
God.
eyeball of cum.
We found your fix kit.
That we found a use for the HBOC, dude. We found
Yeah.
we found a use for it.
Face the turkey, will ya?
Use HBOC to baste the turkey.
I feel like this would be like a South Park like cutaway or something. Well, no, they don't do cutaways in South Park.
Family Guy South cutaway.
No, maybe not. Well, see, Family Guy isn't as vulgar as South Park. I can just kind of see like Stan's dad. He's like, "Hey kids, for Thanksgiving, I'm doing something different," and then they're like, "Oh, Dad, why is it? Why?
He's feeding his
why
son
Dad,
cum.
why
Is,
is this?
is that what
Why?"
South Park does?
He's like, "Dad, why is it so
Giggity.
salty?" And he's like,
Because it's to cure the COVID.
Stan's mom is like, "It's like Randy, this tastes familiar." So, that's his new thing. That would be something in South
Why
Park.
did
Because
you
South
sound
Park's
like
just
Lois
vile.
Griffin?
I mean, he did come all over the weed and then make people smoke it to cure COVID.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, well,
What the
Stan's dad
fuck?
is just a kind of
Stan's dad has his goon sessions
weird. His goon
are
set-
good for
Are
humanity.
you saying that? Are you saying that Stan's dad is like a certified gooner?
Oh, of course. Don't you remember the episode where he like the last of the internet's being used, so he goes
Dare I
there
say
just to
he's,
jerk off.
He's like, oh, a ghost
To
came
like all,
on.
to
Oh,
like all sides, all sorts of fucking porn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
he
He's like,
tried
Japanese
using the other
farting, Japanese
porn.
girl farting.
Dude,
BBC
Stan's dad
tentacle.
Stan's dad's literally an edge. Like that's not like some weird kind of figurative thing. His dad's an edgelord.
Dad's a gooner.
You know, that's why I say edgelord because
Oh,
he
because
probably edges.
he edges. He's an
See,
edge
he's
lord.
yeah, exactly. He's a
Okay.
minister of edging.
Edging's no fun.
My favorite part about that was when Stan and Kyle fucking found the problem of the internet being out, and so Kyle just goes, "Wait, doesn't that kind of look like?" And he just stops talking and walks to the back of the giant machine, unplugs it, waits 5 seconds, plugs it back in,
And
then
plugs
the
it right
internet's
back
restored.
in.
Because
Oh
it was
my
a giant
God.
fucking router.
Is that what it was? The internet's just a giant router.
Yeah, it's just a giant router in California.
That's hilarious. That's really fun.
You wanna know what else is hilarious?
What might that be?
My dick.
I'm about to come.
Oh my God. We're only 30. Hold up. We are only 30 minutes in.
Oh, we're now we're
Do you
now
know?
we're
Do you know?
No,
do you
what?
Know, do
Is
you,
my
do you
clock
know
We
the,
started
early.
early.
Oh, I got a topic. You know
Did we?
these nuts jokes.
These nuts.
yeah.
So there's a guy I play games with sometimes, and he'll set them up, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna get some dinner. I'm probably just gonna get Wendy's." And before anybody can say anything else, he goes, "Wendy's nuts go in your mouth." Oh, and then he like runs away.
Okay.
The best delivery ever. So you don't wait. You just fucking shove it in their face and you run.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty effective means of doing that.
Yes.
Anyways, Genesis, you're gonna explain your penis. Go ahead for the audience.
Explain your penis.
Go
Hang
ahead.
on, I gotta pull my husband's pants down real quick. Let me.
What?
Alright, so go ahead and disconnect her real quick.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, that makes I get it now.
We don't
man's
have a horny
penis
Joe, do we?
Is his own Genesis, all right?
No, it's mine.
Leave that man alone.
If
Good thing
anything,
he's
We're
at
here
work.
if anything,
We're
it's his
here
own
for you,
hands.
brother.
Do you think you had enough sex to counteract how many times he's had sex with his hand? I don't think so.
No,
It's his
fuck
penis.
no.
You'll never beat his hand.
Yeah, that's his real girlfriend. That's his mistress.
I know. This kitten is so out. I can pick up her paw and drop it, and she's unaffected.
Yes, dude.
It's like a Pokemon, dude. Like the damage numbers pop up for
Ain't
her or
it?
something.
Shove her back in a Pokeball.
No.
Dude, the fact that some cats will willingly like squeeze themselves into like small jars or vases is
Mhm.
crazy to me.
Or like in my lava cauldron where I have lava inside. They always fall in there somehow.
You have a cauldron of lava.
I would
Pretty
happily
fucking
have a kitten and get one of those old Pokeballs that open up and just let it sit in there, and then I'll take a picture and be like, "Dumbass Pokemon doesn't even have any moves. It's just a sad little
dumbass
cat in a Pokeball."
Pokemon. doesn't even have any
That's
moves.
a Reddit moment right there. You're a
Or
Redditor.
someone's
Yeah.
like, "Who the fuck sold me a fake Pokemon? It's just a Pokeball with a cat in it."
Mm.
You're a Redditor.
I got told this was a fucking Pikachu.
He's just selling a Pikachu. If you're a little retarded because you don't have any moves, that's okay.
What would you call your cat? What's your cat's name?
Lila.
No, not yours. Borderlands.
Oh.
If I had a cat,
He's like, I
I
don't
name
care.
I would name it Ricky. And what I really want is raccoon. And if I had a raccoon, I'd name it Burger.
So does
It's
that
in
mean
my
like if your
raccoon
cat?
wounds.
Does that mean if your cat was named Ricky? And have you seen that meme of the guy going, "Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky"? Would that be you chasing your cat if he was running from you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
I
making.
mean, I'll chase the little fucker around the house. I will. It's good. I hope
No,
it's a black cat too, because you know they into mischief and they hide in shadows and they fuck with you.
that black cat's really
Mine
nice.
just steals food. Quite literally, she'll wait till you look away and then she'll snatch something off your plate.
Isn't it weird that cats like you when you kind of ignore them a little bit?
It's toxic.
Oh, the cats are toxic.
Yep.
Do you notice that, Genesis?
So I can so we have 2 cats. One who's about 5, 6 years old. That's my husband's cat. She doesn't give 2 fucks about me. I can go and love on her all day, every day, unaffected. I can ignore her, unaffected. But if any man comes into the house, she is obsessed with them. And then there's the baby, who is currently obsessed with me.
Cats are so
See-
cute, dude. I want to see a cat
Come on.
scream into a microphone as loud as it can.
I'm not a huge fan of
I
person.
think I really want to see it in person, but there's cats that bark.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because they
Cats
were
that are, like,
raised around dogs.
dogs. Yeah, they'll bark.
And goes back.
Which, like, some people might be like, "Is my cat stupid?" I'm like, "No, your cat's just socialized weird."
He a little lost, but he got the heart.
Fucking dying.
That identity crisis is gonna be crazy.
Next topic. No more cat talk. Let's talk about.
Topic number something.
So I met this cat the other day.
So I met this
Yeah,
fucking
I
cat
met-
the other day, and I
I
killed
met
the
this
cat.
pretty cool cat.
It's cool.
Didn't that cat rape me? I was like, oh, I ain't with no cat. That was a big black dude.
I'm just thinking of like that clip of Stewie going like, "Hey Brian, you're a very cool cat," and then something bad happened to Brian after that. I think.
And then he took his pants off and shoved around the camera.
I see a topic right here. Would you prefer to slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? That's from Argus. I think
Punch Chris
we would all
Brown.
slap Rihanna, I'm pretty sure.
No, punch
I
Chris
think I'd rather call the
Brown.
cops because this is kind of becoming an issue.
So for context, that question got posted by Snapchat in 2015 for
Mhm.
one of their filters, right? So they posted it and they were like, "Guys, we want to ask our Snapchat users, would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown?" And people got mad, and they were like, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?" So I just wanted to pose that question to you guys. I don't know. It's maybe a 50-50 split.
I would slap Rihanna. I want to meet her.
No, I wouldn't slap Rihanna. I would. I loved her Super Bowl performance. I would. I'd punch Chris Brown.
I
He
don't
doesn't
want
make very good music compared to Rihanna.
But if
Honestly,
you punch Chris Brown, you will never meet Rihanna.
I mean, maybe
What?
she'd be like, "Thank you for." But so see, if I'm meeting Rihanna though, it's either because I want to meet her or I want to meet her man ASAP Rocky.
Her mayonnaise.
Though it's mostly her.
Did you say her mayonnaise?
I-
ASAP Rocky?
Her man
Or her main.
ASAP Rocky. Her man ASAP Rocky.
Her mayonnaise.
ASAP Rocky is married to Rihanna.
No, I
He
don't know
got
if
her
they're
pregnant.
married, but they're about to have a kid together though.
A second kid.
Oh, a second kid? Okay, I'm tripping.
And they're not married.
So I will never forgive.
What does that sound like?
I will never forgive Playboy Cardi for just missing his kid's birth to play Xbox with Lil Uzi Vert. That was crazy.
What were they playing?
You know how many times I've heard
I
that
don't
story
know.
too. I've
You
heard that story too, where like
Playing
this one girl
Minecraft.
was hitting on me, and she told me about her boyfriend who got her pregnant, but was at the hospital playing video games, not paying attention to her at all, not spending any time with her, just playing video games. Then I see like other posts too, where like guys will play video games at the hospital while their woman's in labor. I'm like, you guys are about to be a bit
So
bad.
I
originally,
mean,
with my first child, whenever we went to the hospital for me to be induced, he was sleeping.
I mean,
Just
that's
in the hospital
understandable.
sleeping. I'm over
That
here in pain,
that's
and
somewhat understandable.
I
Cause
need
like
and
someone to
like,
help me cope and move
and he's like, honey,
around.
me being here is not gonna
He's
make it
just
any better.
so that's somewhat understandable because
That's
like I'm
hilarious.
sure he got tired like trying to like be there and also like do other shit.
and like I ended up getting confined to the bed because I went from being dilated from a 2 to an 8 within an hour, which is a lot. Let me tell you, it's a lot. So they
Your
confined me to
body's like, get
bed.
this thing out of me.
And at that point, because I couldn't move anymore, the pain was starting to get a little unbearable. And I was kind like, they talked me into an epidural, which I didn't want. They kind of were like, oh, you really need to get the epidural. And they like had my husband been awake to help enforce my boundaries because I was so overwhelmed with the pain that it was what they were saying. I just at that point was agreeing with because they weren't letting me cope how
That's,
I needed to cope.
you did say afterwards you put a ginger spell on them. That's wondering what that is. you spat on
But
the
they
doctors,
talked
gave him a
me
ginger
into the
spell.
epidural because he wasn't awake
Oh,
to
man.
help me keep, my boundaries in
Mhm.
place. And then after that, they rushed me in because the epidural slowed down my dilation. And then they kind of rushed me into a C-section. And it was super traumatic.
But the second one. Is that
The
also a
second one was a
C-section?
planned C-section because I'd had a C-section the first time. They were worried with how big my daughter's head was going to be that I could potentially rupture my uterus trying to push her out.
Oh.
So we just opted for a planned C-section, and now I can only have C-sections if I was to have another baby.
That was a C-section.
How many do you have so far?
I've had 2.
Okay.
That was also a C-section.
You know,
I believe.
I was a C-section as well. Me and my brother both were twins. So, see, me and my brother made a joke because he called me a demon today. He's like, "You're a demon." I was like, "Bro, we're both demons." They cut our mom open and we crawled out.
That's horrifying. Like the scarabs from Mummy. Like you're crawling out of her.
It's a
Like the
horrifying
meat
image
canyon
and
video where you're the baby.
it's a
Let's
horrifying image
go.
and nothing of the sort happened.
You guys had you said that you were gonna be triplets, but you and your brother ate the third one, right?
No, I've never said that. I've never said that. We were twins, just straight twins.
He said that you and your
Maternal
brother
or paternal?
swallowed all.
Identical.
That means maternal.
No.
Maternal
fuck-
twins.
I don't fucking know. You're using verbiage I'm not familiar with.
Stop speaking big
Oh.
words.
Maternal means that you both came from the same egg.
I'm
Whereas
calling it.
paternal
Most twins don't
means
know what
it's 2 eggs are fertilized.
Eggs
No,
are
yeah,
very
okay,
large.
then
Two.
we're maternal. I don't know. I've always just it's identical. That's what it is.
You guys should cosplay.
Come on,
I'm a
man.
twin,
You
you're
don't
not.
remember
Yeah.
like it being in the womb and just staring at the other egg?
Like no, no, it's identical twins from the same
Yeah,
eggs,
identical
same
twins come from
placenta,
the
whole
same
deal.
egg.
Look, this
Yep.
is Argus and his brother right now.
See,
That's what-
and so here's the crazy part. Here's actually one of the best parts, though. I swear to God, whatever you just posted is gonna be awful.
You're gonna cosplay that.
Um,
You guys should cosplay.
Oh
that
my
too.
fucking God.
There's a rest skin
Oh.
for a door that's similar to that, except they're much older and have much less clothes on.
Hell yeah.
On some real shit though. if the a running joke is that like is that I could frame him for murder or he could frame me for murder. Cause no, because like for the most part DNA is pretty much the same.
Except for the fact of you have different fingerprints.
Different fingerprints. I know, but like if hair was left behind, the same. If hair was left
Semen.
behind,
Let's
it could
be honest, semen.
Yeah, like no, honestly, that too. No, I'm not saying like fucking a sexual assault. I'm saying if one of us did get somebody pregnant and we both like one of us took a test, it could be either or.
Well, I was
Wouldn't
saying
be
like
able
you
to
would
tell
like
too much.
rob stores and then like come all over the place, goon all over the place, and eat.
Just finish off finish off like the 1 week edging session with a robbery.
I don't see the point of any of that.
Of gooning.
Edging.
Oh.
Dude,
What is
don't
the
try to
point of
understand it.
edging?
I don't
Only
fucking
good
know.
boys get to
It's
come.
cool because it's fun.
I think like larger
No.
volume or something,
It's frustrating.
or it's like or it's like a more intense
Frustrating.
Yeah,
Yeah, frustrating.
it comes
orgasm.
out more sour, tastes more sour when you edge.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
What the fuck? How would you
Drink-
know, Milk?
Fellas,
Facts.
That's what I hear.
All my fellas listening to this podcast, make sure you drink plenty of water and have a healthy diet. You don't want that shit
Facts.
tasting like battery acid.
It's like the
For
Skittles.
real.
It's like Skittles, like sour Skittles. What?
Taste the rainbow, faggot.
No, you can't say that.
What the
God damn it.
I'm about to blow.
You can say taste the rainbow, you just can't follow it up with that. Jesus Christ.
You can say I'm about to
You're right. I
come.
should have said the N word.
No,
No,
don't say that.
don't say either. How are we supposed to go to Spotify if you're doing this, bro? How?
We're never gonna go to Spotify.
Do
You
you,
don't
do
know
you still
that.
not have a do you still I want to go to Spotify. Do you still not have a desk?
No, I don't. I'm actually walking around right now.
Dude,
He's
get
gonna
a
go-
desk.
I am-
Let's go order him an
I get on this
HBOC.
podcast at work, sick. I do everything.
He doesn't have a desk in his bedroom. When he's playing games at home, he's just laying down on his bed,
With a laptop.
shirt off, laptop all up on his chest.
no,
So
shirt,
my desk
shirt
is
and,
in my living room.
shirt and hoodie needs to be
Oh, that's
on,
scary.
especially a blanket because the excess
We
heat
don't
from
have
the
a
laptop.
regular. Listen, we don't watch much TV. So both of our computers are in the living room.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's like a nice couple. It's like a nice couples thing.
Yeah.
I just live with family, so I want to be as
I'm
far
about
away
to
from most of them as
clock out of
possible when I'm
work.
playing games.
Go to the basement.
Y'all are about to hear my mic go.
Go to the
Just start edging in the bathroom, dude.
go to the basement. Also, I'm pretty sure we're over time.
Are
We
we?
are.
I see. What time? What
no,
time did
no,
we
we're
It's
not.
start?
it's only been 1 hour.
Never mind. It's an hour and 12 minutes. We got some time left.
Okay. Just keep us posted. We can keep
Put
talking about.
advertisements. Start putting in
whatever.
advertisements.
This
Dude,
podcast
if
is
only
brought
we
to you
had
by
ads, bro.
HBOC. Get your
we
hot
start
bowl
doing
of cum
fake
today.
ads. That'd be hilarious.
Backed by
I could pro-
Bordelon. HBOC.
I could probably make some fake ads. I'm not gonna
Fake ass.
be very fun. Fake ads. ADS.
You should get your butt cheeks like 3D printed so I can make them. You know what I'm saying?
Bordelon, who? Oh yeah, that's coworker.
You should break into the fleshlight business, Argus,
Me? Why is that?
so you can.
You might need to move completely.
So we
'Cause
can
I
see
gotta
the
get
old
other
hole.
wire.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that, man. You know, like that's its own like that's a business. You know, that is a business. You know.
You know what I never got with those flashlights? It's like oh yeah, you can have Riley Reed's pussy hole here. It's like how would you know? How would you know if
I
it's
don't
even
know.
accurate? What do they do?
I
They
think it's
pour it
like-
inside? What's happening?
I think the point of it is like it is, it's meant to be like, like what if this is I don't know, dude. It's probably some kind of weird fantastical.
Like this
So
is
with those, they Get a mold of
A
the
mold, yeah.
outside of how it looks.
Oh, so it's not the inside.
Right, it's just the outside.
Well, what's the point of that?
Because some people probably think that she has a pretty pussy.
I disagree. I've seen better.
Oh yeah, for all my hosts, what do we like? Do we like what kind of lips do we like?
I like beagle ears. I like the old beagle ears.
You like beagle ears? I want that shit to have. You want that? He wants that shit to have like wings.
He wants that shit to slap him in the face.
You ever seen like
What's
those?
that?
You ever seen like those dogs? Those big huge dogs with the huge ears, and they have like that neck thing, the
No.
jowls. I want the jowls on them.
Oh yeah. You know, has anyone ever seen those memes of like the lady like squatting down and then somebody like cuts in with like their own camera and it's like they've got like a piece of like roast beef strumming on a guitar.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
want, dude.
That's what you're into?
Mhm.
No, I don't know what I'm into.
I want a woman with a rooster's pouch under fall out of her
The
pants.
fuck is a rooster's pouch?
Ever seen
It
those-
gobbles like a turkey,
Yeah, like a
dude.
little gobbler thing. What are they called?
A little
my
gobbler.
God.
There's no way you just called it a little
Oh my
gobbler.
I
god.
don't know what they're called. The little thing, the pouch thing.
I
Bordelon,
don't
shut
know.
up!
Yeah, we're having a very important conversation about pussy. Okay,
Y'all putting some in it that it don't need to be.
I'm gonna mute him.
please
Later.
do. Oh, he might be leaving now. Oh wow. Okay, like mute him for like I don't know a minute and then unmute him
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for good measure.
But anyways, what do you like? What do you like? Non rooster gobbler type things?
Nah, dude. Lips are important. They're important to me. They're important to other men, and especially so they're important to women. So, whatever she's got, that's dope.
You have no preference.
Not really. People ask like, what's your preference in women? I'm like women. That's my preference. My preference is women.
People who are nice to me.
What about you, Bordelon?
Yeah, a lot of guys have that issue.
Do you want the old beagle ears, or you want it to look like
Neat and tidy.
neat and tight?
I
Yeah,
have been
tucked
busy
in,
with
and
high and,
tidy.
high and
so
tight.
you're gonna have to catch me up on the conversation.
we're,
Just say
we're talking about
high and
yeah, we're
tight
talking
or,
about what kind
or
of lips
long
we
and loose.
like. Long and loose. That's
High and
amazing.
tight.
High and tight. Well, are we talking about the actual like tightness of it, or are we talking about
No,
just the lips?
for this conversation, assume all the vaginas we're talking about are loose and horrible feeling.
Oh,
Apparently,
God,
when a woman is tight, it means you're raping her.
What?
What?
the fuck
So
are you
when a
talking?
woman is more relaxed, it doesn't and more comfortable and more turned on, it's not as tight.
Yeah.
Doesn't it also just depend on? Isn't it different from like woman to woman? Like it can, if you're like, for example, like smaller women are gonna be tighter. Isn't that the case? Because they're
Theoretically,
physically
yes.
smaller.
Yes, but at the same time, if they're actually enjoying themselves, like it's not gonna be as tight as the first time you guys did it.
Yeah, but also
Huh.
assume that for this conversation, these are blown out pussies. These been exploded from the inside. You could only fill one wall at a time.
Well,
Okay.
I've heard of
Big wall.
I've heard of like
Just
the
going
assertion
splunking.
that I've heard of the assertion that like I've heard some people say if it's looser that means she's had a lot of sex, but I've also heard that that's not true. So
It's
and I
not
just choose to
true.
believe the
No,
latter.
But for the conversation, assume that they put like a mortar tube inside and blew it up.
Okay, so I don't. Yeah, yeah. No, I still like bat wings, bro. I still like I still like the bat wings.
You want it to look like a hat when you put it on your head. Like those Ushanka
really
hats,
funny.
right? The Russian
I
hats with the
remember there
flaps.
was
Oh, it looks like an Ushanka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was a meme on iFunny. It's
You would be
the
on
caption
funny.
like this was like years ago. The caption was
Mhm.
Flappy Bird, and the picture was a woman's pussy lips that reached all the way to her knees.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What?
and they called that the Flappy Bird.
That's exactly
Yo,
what Milk said he's into.
I've got mad respect if she's got it out like that.
Beagle
But she
ears.
must have had to go through some serious trauma to get to that point. Where she's she's proud enough just to have it all out.
You know,
Or she's
there's
always
some
been like that. Even more
cultures where
respect.
they, as small, like really small children, they
Oh.
cut the girls' stuff off
Yeah, it
so that
happens
it's
in
ugly, so other men aren't interested in it.
Oh, that's
yeah,
horrible.
it happens in some rural communities in countries like Nigeria and Niger.
That's how I feel
very
about
unfortunate.
circumcision. The same thing. It's the same idea.
I'm circumcised, proud, and
Well,
always will
yes
be
and
proud.
no. It basically is like circumcision, except for it's to
I've-
deter other people from wanting it that are
Well,
not part of the culture.
Well, I also think I've heard that in some of these communities, they completely remove some of these women's uterus, like
Jeez.
entirely. So it's like, yeah, no, and yeah, and they're usually very horrific procedures.
They just
So
mangle
Yeah,
it.
it's super painful.
yeah, it's
And
it's
it
usually
doesn't
not done with
ever
like
really heal properly
it
because
it kills a lot of them.
yeah, because
That's
it's
the
done
worst
in
part.
someone's room in their house.
What do they do? They
Yep.
just tase it off or something. What do they do to it?
They
They-
cut it and then they cauterize it with a hot piece of metal.
Yeah, or they cut it out, remove it entirely, or they do another procedure that I think I've heard of, where essentially it just involves shoving a hot iron up to the
Ugh.
uterus and just basically making it like damaging it to the point where it can no longer be viable.
That's fucked
It's
And
up.
really
then
bad.
sometimes they just cut the girl's lips off and then they sear it closed.
Where do they put the
So
lips?
when do we get to the next topic?
I don't know. They feed it to the dogs.
That's
What
fucked
the
up.
Hey, I thought this podcast was fucked up. Okay, goddamn. Nobody can take a joke anymore, and I'm not in that crowd, guys.
Everybody
No,
is too damn sensitive. I can't even talk about a woman's
Everybody
vagina
is
being mangled.
damn sensitive. Back in my day, if I saw a black person walking around my neighborhood, I'm calling the cops on them.
I'm just
Says
saying.
the
Yo.
black man.
I can't even
Yeah,
talk
I
about a
know,
mangled vagina without people gasping and shit.
Real shit. People want to talk about me being a snowflake, dude. There are people who don't like black people in the same store as them. They call that being a snowflake. It's
Mm.
crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
How many?
We're in my store. I know you're stealing. Dude, that was like the greatest middle school meme of all
Is that
time.
from Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show.
I don't think so.
No,
It's just some
there's
from
guy
from
that was walking around the convenience store with a camera and just started like videotaping black people in a convenience store.
I think it was it not? I thought it was like his homies.
Probably was. That's why they allowed him to film.
Sometimes I do that when I'm in a Home Depot with my brother and sister.
You know what I've never seen? I've never
This
seen.
big-
At Home
I've
Depot.
never seen two gay people. Right, one's Asian and one's black. And
You've never.
never.
I mean, you probably.
Because
Wait, what?
that's a category of porn we're not ready
Wait,
for,
what?
Milk. That's why.
Yeah, why is that? That's a category on Pornhub we're not ready for.
This is because you brought up an
We're
Asian
not
guy
ready
to
dancing
see
with
a-
black people. I was
We're
like,
not
I've
ready
never
to
seen them
see a
kiss.
censored. We're not ready to see a censored interracial of a tight Asian man's pussy being destroyed by a black man's cock.
I think
That's
I would like it better if it
crazy.
was the other way around, where the Asian man's big long
He's
penis
trying his hardest.
was just destroying this black man's booty.
Barely. It doesn't reach past the cheeks.
That's not true.
Bro, I'm gonna this ain't because like I like men, okay, but I'm just gonna go off on a limb and say this. Most black men are kinda cake. And if you know, you know. Most black men have some pretty big butts.
Oh, I know.
It's really funny.
And I clipped it, and we're gonna make a cartoon of that. If you saying that.
The black men are caked.
I'm just saying, black guys' beautiful butt cheeks are just amazing to look at, and
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I just want to admire. What did Ben Shapiro say? Absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah,
That's YouTube guy's butt cheeks.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about when somebody photoshopped him replying to a tweet from his
Yeah.
sister talking about her pregnancy, and it was like so beautiful.
Yeah, so
But-
beautiful. I could look at this for hours or something.
Yeah, that's what, and he came on the Daily Wire. I was like, I did not say that.
Yeah, that's you though. That's you with guys' butt cheeks. Oh
God
man,
damn. Based on my nipples, the weather's getting pretty frisky.
have you seen the thug shaker?
Did you say based on? Can you do the thug shake?
He's like, stop! I don't want to do the thug shaker.
Or when he's like, wet ass P word. He's such a nerd, bro.
I love
He's such a nerd.
I love that one video. It's like they keep asking him, "Can you please turn around and shake your booty cheeks?" And he's like, "I'm not gonna turn around and shake my booty cheeks. Stop asking."
I remember they had this some podcast. I remember Impulsive. They had some like a comedian come on, and I forget his name, but they had him on, and they asked about Ben Shapiro, and he was like, "The guy's a nerd." He's like, "How can you say some of the stuff he says with a yarmulke on his head?" It was just talking about how Ben Shapiro saying like some of the bad stuff that he says, like with a yarmulke on, which is just really funny.
Oh man.
Oh man,
We should have Ben Shapiro on.
we should. We should.
You couldn't
No,
afford him.
You know who we should really have on?
Abby Shapiro.
Abby Shapiro, dude. We should really have.
We could ask
Abby
her, we could ask
Shapiro.
her about her pussy and what
She's
what
been
and
here-
her C-section and
She
stuff.
was just ask her what kind of lips she has. She's been here
That's
for
so
day
evil. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, here's the thing: we wouldn't have her on.
Hey Abby, can you please describe the color and texture of your nipples, please? It's like, what?
Bro, why would you need to see like her describe the texture? The pictures are already on the internet.
Those are fake. I found out they're fake.
No, they're not. They can't be. No, no,
Mhm. They
no,
are.
no,
They're
no,
fake.
no.
That's like some random.
Well,
lady.
anyway, she's got big boobs, is what I'm saying. Okay,
Oh,
and we're all thinking it.
Genesis
Day
I'm not.
one.
opinions
Well,
on
yeah,
opinions on the booby mouse pad of Abby Shapiro.
is that's still a thing, right?
Yep.
The booby mouse pad. That's hilarious.
Unknown.
Listen, I
depth.
want a
Major-
booby mouse pad.
What do you think
But
about
not of
this?
Abby Shapiro.
I don't even know who Abby Shapiro is.
That's her. That's Ben Shapiro's
Ben-
sister.
Ben Shapiro's sister. She's got really big boobs.
Never seen her in my life.
She's just
She's
like
got a big nose.
she's like a
she's basically
political
the ma-
YouTuber, but she's cringe. She's cringe, and also she thinks she's really good at opera singing, but she's bad at it.
Does anyone know the YouTuber Grand Thumb? You might, Bordelon.
I know him.
I
You know
heard of it
Grand Thumb?
once.
So one sec.
Heard of it once.
You've heard of it once? Okay. It may be I brought it up on here before, and I'm just forgetting.
He just showcases guns and stuff.
Yeah, Grand Thumb does yeah, he does show off guns. But I just want to draw attention to this fact. Just pull up like two pictures.
I miss FPS Russia. Huh?
He still does his stuff, but or he doesn't do guns anymore. Okay. But I personally think that in a lot of ways, Abby Shapiro kind of looks like a female version of Grand Thumb.
Interesting. I can kind of see it.
It's mostly the nose.
Yeah,
Mostly the nose. They both have really big noses.
She's a schnoz,
She's a really-
some would say.
She's a really big. Have you ever
Because
seen the
she's
video of the
Jewish,
car?
right?
Oh my god! Have you ever seen the video of the car sniffing at the camera? That's Abby Shapiro during any
car?
interview she does. Yeah, or the dog or the weird thing. There's a video of a car like pulling up to a mechanic shop, and the hood is kind of wiggling around because I think the engine's messed up, and it looks like the car is like sniffing like a dog would. How it's like how a dog would like move their nose around. It looks like that. So I think that's what Abby Shapiro did.
Yeah.
He just sniffed
He has
the
a
camera.
in Seinfeld, they were talking about because George like dates a girl, and then he wants to break up with her because her nose is kind of big. And then Jerry's like, "Yep, it's a schnoz."
It's a schnoz, yeah. It's brutal to say, but yeah, Abby Shapiro does have a schnoz.
I
She's
have a
still
schnoz.
sexy.
I have a big nose too.
Too bad she's just like she's just like a person I hate and I would hate in like everyday life.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I would talk to her about Minecraft for 5 hours.
I don't think she would talk to you about Minecraft.
No, she wouldn't. But I would talk to her about it anyways. It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't. You just be sitting there and you're just subjecting her to Minecraft.
So basically, there's a zombie that goes, ooh.
So basically, it's this really tall thing, and it's black, but it's not a black guy. It's called an Enderman.
And in my world, see,
That would be
I built an Enderman farm, and it gives me XP. And she's like bored,
That
like
would
she's
be
like
very
falling asleep.
Dude, it feels like we've been here for so long. How much longer do we have?
We have
Wait,
2
did y'all hear me
minutes.
yawn?
What's that?
I heard y'all say something about falling asleep, and I had to question if y'all heard me yawn.
No, I don't think I did.
We
Or I
saw
might have,
you
but I
in
just
your
didn't
in your webcam. We saw you. We hacked your
Good thing I don't have a webcam.
don't either.
Oh, you don't know about that camera in the corner of the living room?
I used to have cameras in my living room and my bedroom.
Genesis has
Oh,
like
the
50.
bedroom's a little risky.
Genesis has like 50 like different fake plants we put around her house. She hasn't noticed yet.
I have no plants of
That's
any
I'm
the-
currently
kind in my
hiding
house.
one.
It's just
You don't
Listen,
have-
Bordelon,
you don't
you
got
would
plants or
get
decorum?
stabbed. No, I have paintings that I've done myself.
Hero!
You don't have like any IKEA paintings or anything like that?
No, all the paintings that are on my wall I did myself.
What did you
What
paint?
do you think?
Did you paint Rim and Ram?
What kind of no? I have to ask. What kind of lighting do you have in your house? Do you have like white lights or just like the traditional
already
like
know.
orangish yellow light?
We already know.
Wait, do
So in my kitchen and dining room, they are LED lights, so they have a bluish hue, bluish white. My living room does not have an actual light in it, so we had to buy a lamp, and it is warm toned.
let's see.
In my bedroom is also warmer tones because it's easier to fall asleep to warm tones than it is cold tones.
Argus
You
is
don't just like
currently
turn.
mapping out your house right
No,
now.
no, stop. You must know about me, Milk. I have like an adverse reaction to being creepy towards women. I try my best not to do that.
Well, no, you like being evil to them though.
Well, for the bit, I hate women, but in all actuality, it's difficult to hate women because I'm raised by women. Every role model in my life is a
yeah,
woman.
it's difficult to be
so-
racist and also hate women. I agree.
Yeah, real.
Anyways, that's it. We're out of time, guys.
We're out of time.
Yep. See ya. Bye. See ya.